Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm late. Good evening. How you guys doing? I want to apologize for being a little bit late. I was late getting out of work, and then I had company, and then I had to do my thing to shed everybody's energy. So that takes a little bit of time too. So I just want to apologize and thank you for joining me tonight. I have a couple of decks of cards out. Would you like a message? Hi, Donna. Yes, I am. I'm good. How about you? How are these energies? How are you feeling with these energies? So, what kind of message do you want tonight, Donna? I have my crows out. I have the signs from spirit because it is a new moon. We're still in the energies of it. I have the twin flame oracles. Hi, Brianna. How are you? I have some empowerment cards out. I have the Twin Flame Journey Tarot. Hi, Yoli. Well, welcome. I'm doing good, Brianna. Yeah, me here too. Here too. Agree with the roller coaster thing, Donna. Trust me. I don't know what got into me. It was like these past few days I've been, I guess, I don't know, maybe purging some stuff, but not through tears, like frustration, so to speak. Like, so, I don't know, my moods change drastically, and usually I have them under control because I carry my tourmaline with me, and that usually handles stuff. All right, so let's pull some cards tonight. We'll start with Donna. Twin Flame, you want the tarot or the oracle? Brianna. Oracle. All right. All right, Donna, you're next. So we're going to see what kind of messages are going to come through. So you would like to know about you and Aaron. So what's going on with Brianna and Aaron, spirit, as far as love and their soul connection? All right, so when I see the Muse card, that tells me that Spirit is inspiring him, and then we got the Abandoned card and the Inner Child card. So I feel that Spirit is advising both of you, not just him, perhaps, um, for inspiring you to look at childhood issues concerning some abandonment issues. So I feel that Spirit is inspiring you over this new moon energy for perhaps you or both of you, um, Brianna. Okay, Donna. For myself and JP, please. Um, okay, Donna, that sounds good. Yeah. So the new moon is inspiring you to do this. And when I see the muse card, also, I feel that they're inspiring you to pick up that paintbrush and paint something different in your life, something that makes you happy. Perhaps maybe makes you feel a little like tapping into your inner child a little bit, but at the same time, they're inspiring you to like not feel abandoned. Also, I'm feeling so, yeah. So you can, I mean, but I do feel that there is some issues that spirit is forcing you to look at, and to create a different picture in your life. And right now we're in that new moon energy with all these 11s, the new moon being 1111, and so right now, they're definitely behind you. Like everybody's being inspired. It's not just you, Brianna. So yeah, the energies have been super intense, and yeah, and about creating, and be clear about whatever you're trying to create so that the universe can help you create that. So I also feel, like I said, that that's why these issues are coming up, and I totally understand, because I had to go through that process too. I had to face some issues concerning a past life. So so that today, this new moon, it can help create something new for me as well. So that's awesome. Okay, Donna. So let's Okay, so these two cards just flew out, deception and stuck. So I don't know if it's meant for you, Brianna, or if it's meant for Donna, because I just said Donna's name. So I feel that perhaps um, the deception is keeping somebody stuck. There's some kind of deception, and perhaps that might have to do with the abandonment and the childhood issues too, Brianna, because maybe that abandonment issue is the reason for some deception that is keeping this partnership stuck or your situation stuck. Okay. All right. So I'm going to put these cards back in, and I hope you guys, work through it. But this is the energies, and we are in some special times with all the 11s going on. All right. So Donna, we have some messages for Donna, Spirit. So let's pull some cards for Donna. What messages do you have, Spirit, for Donna concerning JP? Fear. So somebody has some fear. I'm not sure if it is you or if it's the other person, but there's definitely some fear with you guys, Donna. Somebody has a fear. Let's see what else wants to come out. A whole bunch of them. Okay, so Divine Feminine come out. So that could be you, Donna. And Spirit's telling you that the new moon energy is giving you the ability to cycle the grief and fear out of your life. That's what this new moon energy is bringing you, the end of cycles, the end of some grief and fear that you could be feeling within your feminine energy. Or perhaps it could be the other person too, maybe that, because we as humans should carry both the masculine and the feminine energy. So it could be either you, Donna, or the other person, his feminine energy is in this energy of grief and fear. But I feel that, Spirit's telling you with these new moon energies, now it's time to cycle these energies out and stand in the power of your feminine energy. See, it looks like you're about to ascend into more of your feminine energy, into your emotions. And I feel like a level up is what I feel. You are welcome, Brianna. Yeah, me as well. I've had a lot. I carried a lot that through my past life into this life with my abandonment issues and my childhood stuff. And, it took me to spend a little bit of money to go to a class to figure that out, which helped dramatically. Like I felt this major release. So maybe that would be something you could check out too. Maybe going to a class, a spiritual class, and going back to a past life and see if maybe you carried it through. Oh, you're welcome, Donna. Yeah, because as soon as I said your name, they went shroom. You remember the last live feed where the signs of a spirit oracle was flying out of my hand? Was you on that live feed, Donna? Okay, Yali. I have two X. Well, how about if we use the Twin Flame Journey Tarot for that question? That way we can get a more uh, star sign related answer. Yeah. Wasn't that funny? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put these back in here because I was reading, I wasn't paying attention. All right. So, Yali. So, how about if I just ask who's coming back? What star sign is coming back for Yali, Spirit? Yeah, because we just stepped out of Mercury retrograde and we're still going to feel that energy is because of the intense moon we just had. So that's a good question. What sign is coming back for Yahweh, Spirit? I think this card, the Hierophant, I believe is Taurus, I think. Um, but then I got the Three of Swords. So um, could there be a third person involved, Yoli? Like another person? And then the Hierophant is about a spiritual awakening also. So perhaps this message could relate to you that whoever it is coming back, there's going to be some kind of like some kind of, I feel like spirit is giving them a message or giving you a message, trying to give you a message perhaps through your intuition. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but either there's another person involved or it has something to do with, it says heartache. So and I take the Three of Swords as heartbreak that is not really much in your heart as much as in your head. So that's why I feel that spirit is saying, look, there's some kind of either a third party person or some kind of heartbreak involved in one or two of them people that you had mentioned. But also, I think the Hierophant is the star sign of Taurus. Let me check and see if it's in here. It's definitely Earth. I think it is Taurus, though. So, is there somebody in your life that could be a Taurus, Yali? Whoever the person, whoever is coming back, I feel that they broke your heart. I feel that this, because I'm looking at these people holding hands, so I feel that you guys have already like I feel that you guys, there's a soul connection here. Whoever comes back, I feel that there's a definite soul connection here. But I feel before whomever this person is, they broke your heart. And that breaking of your heart, Yali, had to make you like it caused you to see things, see the connection from a more spiritual perspective, is what I feel with that. So the Hierophant is an earth sign, but I'm pretty sure the Hierophant is a Taurus individual. I don't know why I keep thinking Taurus. I'm not sure if it is. If it is, then that's who it is. And I feel the reason why this spiritual advisements coming in is so that you can restore love within yourself from this heartbreak. So whoever this person was broke your heart before, guaranteed. Okay. And you had to learn some kind of a spiritual lesson that's going to restore a flame within your spirit, and you are going to learn this flame is going to teach you how to love yourself first, how to put you number one within your heart space, within your soul space. That's why you had to learn this. That's why they broke your heart. I feel that you had to learn some kind of a spiritual lesson with that, and it caused you to and you know what, sometimes that's why soul partners come into your life, is to cause like a trigger, or you know what I mean. That's what I feel that this was a trigger, and this is what happened, the reason why they triggered you. I don't know if that makes sense, Yali. Yeah, I do feel that there is, yeah, third party situation. And I feel that, it caused you to, see things like it hurt you. It hurt you deep, like soul deep. And the reason why is so that you could learn how to put that fire back in your soul, to restore that fire within your soul, and to balance out your emotions, and to cause you to rate it. But basically, I feel it caused you to restore your self esteem within your heart space, is what I feel, Yali. All right, Cody. So, thank you for joining me tonight. Would you like some cards, Cody? just pull some empowerment cards. I can pull a couple cards for you tonight. If you want a personal reading, get a hold of me on my Facebook page, or yeah, my Facebook page is probably the best way right now. All right, so I'm reading the messages on here, and I was just shuffling the empowerment cards, and I feel that this is your card, Cody, because you asked um, if you get a twin flame. Well, I was going to tell you, twin flames are, they're meant to trigger us, to cause us to dig deep within our soul, to release blockages and darkness that we from all of our hurts and all of our pains throughout lifetimes, as well as this life. Okay, so yes, twin flames are they're the ones who spark, or they spark your soul. They're the ones who give you the heart chakra activations and teach you love. But in the end, it's not really a label. It's about that connection that you feel with somebody. Even though this person hurts you, or even though this person triggers you to release things, you still love them unconditionally. So it's, I really wouldn't worry about saying if you have a twin flame or not, but this is what the card spirit sent out for you: intuition and discernment, which brings me to this card, actually. So I feel that if you want, it's all about how you feel intuitively, that feeling that you get, that soul connection that you get with somebody. And I feel that spirit is telling you, use your intuition and discern that connection within your soul. Let your soul define it. Use your intuition and let it discern whether or not what kind of a connection it truly is. Whether it's a soulmate connection, a karmic connection, twin flame connection, but spirit is telling you, you have to discern that amongst yourself. It's not up to me to put that label on it for you. Okay. So I mean, you can't get any clearer than that. Spirits directly say that, it's up to you to put that label on. I can't do it for you. You have to use your own discernment, your own intuition. And, you know, That's because if you feel you keep ending up in karmic relationships, Cody, it's because you are not learning the lesson that you're meant to learn. So if you keep getting karmics, it's because you're not learning whatever it is, because the universe is going to keep dishing out whatever until you get it, basically, until it, finally clicks. Oh, okay, so that's why. So that's, I would pay attention to the cycles. Pay attention to why you keep going back to karmics. What is it that keeps drawing you to karmics? And once you figure that out within your soul, that's where your answer lies. That is where that answer lies. Right. You need to break the cycle. Don't want the karmics no more. You need to break that cycle. Now is the time. Now is the time to do that. Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's pull some signs from spirit for some, who wants a signs from spirit love oracle? Let's figure out what signs are you showing the collective concerning this new moon? We'll start with you. Okay, Yali. We'll start with you, and then we'll go to Cody if Cody would like something pulled. So what signs are you showing Yali? Okay, so after the message that come through about that third party situation, I feel that whatever message that they were trying to convey to you, I feel that they did. I feel that you finally got it, and I feel that now you're ready to take off. Like you're ready to level up, Yali, is what I feel. And I felt that with the other cards too. Okay. Okay. So can I have a card? What signs are you showing Cody? What signs is it that you are showing Cody that he needs to see or he is continuously seeing? Spiritual awakening. 1111, are you seeing that a lot? We're in that energy. So, Cody, that's why things are going on. That's why Spirit told you to follow your intuition, because they're showing you the signs of 1111. And that's saying that you are on the right path to a spiritual awakening, which is absolutely beautiful, Cody. Yeah, I keep seeing it too. And listen, I explained this to my company who showed up earlier. Yesterday was July 31st. 7 plus 4, 31 adds up to 4. That adds up to 11. The new moon was 11 p.m., 11 minutes after 11 in my time, which is Eastern Standard Time. And then you add the 3 to it. 3 plus 11 is 14, which adds up to a 5. Okay, so that was yesterday's energy. Today is 8 August 1st, 2019. 8 plus 3 is 11. Plus 1 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 5 is 8. That's why if you're seeing all these numbers, that's why you're like leveling up. You're spiritually awakening to some things within your life, and that's awesome. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought that was kind of cool how that all came together. Yesterday's date was 11, today's date's 11, new moon was 1111, and the whole energy adds up to an 8, which is about manifesting things. And you're manifesting new directions, things that you've been working on for probably either lifetimes or within this lifetime. Yeah, I see trips all the time. Everybody I'm with, I'm pointing them out. I think sometimes they're like, why are you seeing this? All right. So who else is on there that would Timothy Mahood? Would you like a card pulled? Yeah. If you're seeing a red cardinal, that's definitely a sign that spirits around you, Timothy. All right, so what signs are you showing Timothy, Spirit? Oh, well, talk about butterflies. I have a lot of energy in my hand. I was outside laying on the ground and pet a cat, a stray cat that was running through the house. So I got a lot of energies in my hands because I have my Reiki turned on. Okay, Timothy, Cupid, love and desire, great satisfaction. So Spirit wants you to know whatever you're loving, desiring, and I'm seeing Cupid, so I'm guessing that there's a female involved in this. You are satisfied. You are satisfied with whomever this other person is. You love and desire them, and you know deep down in your heart space as well as your soul space that this is satisfaction. I see the two wine glasses on there, so I see that you guys share a bottle of wine. Maybe uh, eat some grapes, go out and go out together, share intimate moments. So yeah, you're satisfied with whomever that is that you are loving, desiring. We won't speak right now. Will she come back home to me? Um, let's ask the crows. But I do know that you want her back though. I can tell that. So I can definitely see you feel satisfied with her. It's like you feel complete with her. All right. So will she, Timothy, will she come back home to me? Actually, I'll pull out of these cards. Will she come back home to him? His love and desire, whoever he love and desires, will she come back home? Okay, so commitment popped out. Okay, so actually, that's what I feel that you want. You would feel satisfied if she would commit to you. Okay, that's what you want. That's what you love and desire, and it's you know you feel that this bond is it's like it's definitely meant to be. Like I feel that you would be satisfied if you guys did come back together. But these are the other cards that popped out. Okay. So we got summer, balance in the scale, shadow work, and victim. Okay. So I feel that the eclipse energy and all that energy that we just had, as well as this new moon energy, I feel one of the reasons she isn't speaking to you. I feel that she's doing some shadow work. She has a victim mentality. Okay, she feels all like, I don't know, she feels like a victim within her life, and it's a shadow that she needs to balance out in this new moon. I feel, especially with us being in the tail end of summertime, I feel that this summer this stuff has been illuminated, like it's been brought to her attention on the energy of balancing it out. And I feel that she's had some major shadow work that she's been working on before that she can come back in and offer you this commitment that you so desire and want from her. I feel that this has to be done. Okay, so that she can balance out her energies and be able to come towards you as a more balanced individual to give you this commitment that you so desire and want. Okay, right? Yeah. So that you can tell right there, there's a special connection. Yeah, exactly. So if you guys aren't talking, that's what's going on. She's doing some major, major shadow work so she can balance out her energies. And over this summer, especially this past, I'll say July, you know, them eclipses have that's what they're about. They're bringing them shadows up so that you can release them, so that you can make room for new things for the new moon energy to bring toward you all this positiveness. But like I say, that if you're holding on, if she's holding on to that darkness, that's filling up spots, and you're not going to be able to bring something new in until you clean out your closet and remove things and make room for it, you know. I don't feel that I feel that she may not have told you. Yeah, she could be just holding it in. That's why they're called shadows. You know, they're not surfacing, they're not being released, they're like deep down in the core. So I feel that maybe she didn't really tell you everything, and that's why you guys aren't communicating, because I feel that she is actually doing this work so that, she can balance out things with you as well as within herself. Come approach you in a more a balanced energy, balanced inner masculine and feminine energies, because there's going to be, you know, you have to, when you're in that kind of a connection, that third eye connection, that soul connection, where you can telepathically communicate with one another. There's this is a hard connection, because there's so much stuff and so hard. You got to work at these connections that, it's really hard. So in order to you guys to come together and be a balance as a couple, you each have to be balanced on your own. You know what I mean? It's so that when you gotta stand whole as one before you can become whole with the other, if that makes any sense. Yeah, me too. With my soul connection. Yeah, I'll feel his energy, and then it's like I'll say something, and then I'll feel it go away. Like I feel he just energetically checks in every once in a great while to see what I'm up to. Um, so yeah, I that is such a thing, and yeah, it does make sense. You feel her moods. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure you did, because she's working. She's definitely working at it, and being in that victim mode. That's like, those are cycles that I'm sure she kept repeating and repeating and repeating. And this is something like she had to figure out why she was repeating these same cycles, and that brings it up to release it. Yeah. Yeah, that's mine too. My soul connections past life too. And it took me to take a past life class to figure that out. Everything does connect to the heart. You're right about that, Cody. Exactly. Unconditional love. That's hard to come across. That is so hard to do, to love somebody unconditionally, regardless of what they do to you and how bad they hurt you, or how bad that hurt. Because what happens with that soul connection is you reflect it back and forth. That's why it gets triggered and to be brought up to release stuff. Yeah, definite soul connection, Timothy. There's no doubt about that. And that's why you got I feel that's Cupid. That's the angels that are around you guys, helping both of you, giving you the strength to endure, that what you're seeing and feeling with her, as well as with her, helping her to, overcome the darkness that she needs to overcome. So I feel that you guys are definitely surrounded by I think the angel of love would be Archangel Raphael. No, not Raphael. I can't remember. Raphael, I think, maybe. I don't know. Somebody know who's the archangel that deals strictly with love? Mike, is it Michael? I thought it was like Raphael or something. Yeah, I am a healer. And I'm pretty sure I was a healer in the past because I feel it's more of a natural ability that I've had for a long time. And I feel they guided me in a direction towards Reiki so I could figure out how to channel it. Yeah, my hands are like just talking about Reiki. I can feel them warming up. So I definitely know I'm a natural. That's why cards fly everywhere. I don't think it's Michael. I think Michael is the one who um he like protects you. He's the protector. I think it's Raphael maybe, or I'm trying to think. Raphael. Metatron works with your crown chakra or your third eye chakra. I think it's Raphael that does your heart. Is it Raphael? I thought so. Yeah, Michael's the protector. Yep. Crow and your name connected to me. Upcoming days I felt to learn pranic healing. Um, I feel that if you feel the need to do it, that's your soul telling you to go. So if you feel the need to do it, I would go. Um, and I'm glad that, my crows and myself, I, yeah, um, I have an odd name. Well, it's not so odd now, but when I was a little kid, it was. Alrighty. So why don't we pull some of them crow cards? Who wants some crow messages? I think mine's a cat. I've always been drawn to cats. Alright, so Yoli. Can I have a tarot message? Ooh. Alright, so this card flew out of the deck. I'm going to leave it in the position it come out in, which is in reverse. And this is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands to me in reverse tells me that you're coming out of some opposing energies. You're coming out of conflict within your energy, possibly within your spirit, because Wands I see as spirit. Um, I feel that um, who or whatever was in your energy and like giving you this, I feel a negative vibe coming from this energy. I feel it subsided. Like I feel that you have like cut the cord of it, and I feel that you kind of like maybe walked away from a little bit of drama. Yeah. Yeah, I feel mine's a cat. How y'all need to answer that question? How do you know your inner animal? Well, how I feel that you should know it. I know you're asking Cody, but I'm going to give my advice anyways. Whatever animal you feel drawn to, I feel is your spirit animal. Like I'm drawn to cats. I feel, some people are drawn to snakes. Some people are drawn to spiders. So Oh, you walked away from the drama with the Gemini man? Is that what you're saying, Yali? See, you love dogs. That could be like maybe a certain breed of a dog, or could be your spirit animal. Ace of Swords. Somebody got the Ace of Swords in the upright position, so I feel that there's some kind of clarity coming through for somebody. You're talking about, Cody, you're talking about whatever animal you're drawn to. Yeah, that's what I always took as my spirit animal. But I'm also drawn to, like, now I'm drawn to crows for some unknown reason. And, you know, I love them. Like, where I work at, we have this huge witch, and she's holding a crow. Now, I was cleaning the back of the building today, and I seen this witch up front. I'm like, ooh, yeah. By the time I got up there, I seen she was holding a crow, and I'm like, oh, I want this. But of course, I don't have that kind of money just to throw away right now. So I'm hoping that maybe nobody will buy it, and I'll get it for half price. Yeah, we all need clarity. And I feel that this card is for everybody out there, including myself. I talk to my cards talk to me all the time. Like, sometimes I'll just sit here and just shuffle them, and sometimes a message will just come flying out. As you can see, they do. They come flying out of the deck all the time. So, I feel that this is a general message for everybody out there because of the new moon energy and the way that the planets are lined up, and the fact that it was the black moon and a super moon, you know what I mean? And all these energies with all these 11s. I feel this is generally for all of us. We're all gaining clarity on situations within our life. And I feel that for all of us gifted people, I feel that there's like an energy, a boost in that clarity. I feel that it's like direct communication, like audiently. Um, Too. So, for those of us who are leveling up due to these new moon energies, well, we all can do it. It's not just gifted people such as myself and some of you beautiful people out there, but all of us people who have that ability. Firefly, how are you doing? I am doing good, Firefly. Yeah, exactly. That clarity, that inner communication. Exactly, Cody. How are you doing, Firefly? I'm doing awesome. Glad you guys could join me tonight, each and every one of you guys. I'm so happy to have you. I'm glad that you guys stuck it out. I want to tell everybody I'm sorry I was late for anybody who's seen my post, but I got a bit delayed. Sometimes that happens. I'm glad you joined us. I am so happy to see you. Okay, let's see if we can get a committed relationship. I don't know why, but this card flipped over. So, Yali, understanding. I feel that, I don't know, um, with that light, like that brightness shining down there, I'm like, I feel that you're gonna, I keep hearing spiritual understanding for some reason. I feel that you are getting some that clarity card. I feel that this is your clarity. You're getting some kind of an understanding concerning your relationship or a relationship that you want to be in. Do you see me in a committed relationship for the rest of the year? Are you in a committed relationship right now? Yeah, me too, Firefly. I was so looking forward to it while I was at work today. I was just like, wow, I can't wait to go home and do this. Okay, so if you're not in a relationship right now, Daniele, you got to understand something spiritually. Aren't you? You got the Taurus card or the Hierophant card. So then we're back to that same message again where you've got to gain some kind of a spiritual understanding before you can get in a committed relationship. So what I feel is you need to go through perhaps a little bit of a or maybe I feel that maybe, yeah, you definitely got to go through some kind of a spiritual, I don't know. I feel a level up. You need to level up on something. Like you got to gain some kind of knowledge spiritually before you can get into some kind of a relationship. And I feel it could have something to do with that third party energy. Okay. You've got to um see, I felt that clarity card, that Ace of Swords that come out earlier. I feel that this is your clarity. You've got to gain some kind of understanding or clarity about why you want to be in a committed relationship right now, or perhaps why you're not in a committed relationship right now and why it hasn't happened for you yet, is what I feel. Okay. Yeah, basically you do. There's, I mean, if you look on that card, there's only a little bit of darkness on it, and the rest of this is like that light shining down through. So I feel that there's just a little bit more you have to go through, a little bit of more darkness until you get the message. So I feel that that is yeah, I just feel that you need to get that spiritual, like you said, that spiritual cleansing. Right, break out from the cobwebs. Exactly, Cody. Exactly. You're welcome, Yoli. So, Firefly, what kind of message was you would you like pulled? I got the signs from spirit. I got the oracle cards. I got my crows out. I got empowerment cards, and I got a set of twin flame tarot cards out. What would you like to know, honey? Let me pull. Let's see what the tarot says. Beautiful card to have there, Firefly. So I feel that you like left go of a bunch of stuff. Like anything that was heavy in your spirit, I feel you've left go of since the last time I talked to you. You want a twin flame? I'll pull a twin flame. But yeah, I feel you've let some burdens go. You released some heaviness that was in your spirit. Okay. Which is awesome because now I bet you feel a lot lighter since you released some stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. That's what this card tells me when it's in reverse. So when it's this way, it's like that burden is weighing you down. But this way is like you let it go. You released anything that was heavy. Oh, you don't want me to do twin flames? All right. Yeah, that's beautiful. I'm reading the messages. Sorry. All right, so let's pull some empowerment cards for you. I feel pulled to pull some of these for you, Firefly. I want to find out. First, we're gonna ask what forgiveness. I was gonna say what empowered you what heaviness did you release, and how did you get like how did it empower you? So the heaviness that you released was you found forgiveness. See, if you look at the stone feature on it, that's heaviness. Stone is heavy. So what you did was you found some forgiveness within your heart space, and you found some peace by um by doing this, by letting whatever this heaviness was within your spirit, you how you released it was you found forgiveness. And how what empowerment did you gain from releasing it was peace within your soul, is what I feel, Firefly. Hi, Gianna, how are you? Yeah, and you definitely did some healing. It's soul deep healing, no doubt about it. Like you cleaned your soul, you had your spiritual cleansing. That's exactly what that is. No doubt in my mind. Beautiful energy, Firefly. Gianna Ellis, would you like a card pulled? Okay, Timothy, I'll pull a card for you too. How you want to know how she feels towards you? Yeah. Thank you, Gianna. I appreciate that. Yeah, you're welcome, Firefly. All right. So, how about I'll pull one from the Twin Flame Oracle and one from the Signs from Spirit, okay? For you, Timothy. Oh, yeah, speaking of crows, check out my new crow things. Halloween. I love Halloween time. I got two of them. Okay. All right. So Timothy wants to know how his love interest feels about him right now, Spirit. How does his love interest feel up towards him right now? Oh, well, she's definitely thinking about you. She's definitely thinking about you. And she's looking at you that you are part of her soul tribe. So I feel that she's thinking about how she kept either your heart on a string or how her heart is on a string. But I feel she feels that she has kept your heart on a string. She's thinking about that. So apparently she hurt you, and like she feels, I kind of feel that she feels a little bit guilty, like she feels a little bit hurt for knowing this. but I do feel that she does recognize you as part of her soul tribe. And that could be part of the reason why, she does feel kind of chained to your heart a little bit. All right. So she's definitely thinking about you. And I feel that she's thinking, okay, well, what is it with this connection that, I can't break these chains kind of thing with him. So I do feel that she's kind of like feeling the same way with you. She is definitely seeing you as a part of her family, though. Um, Timothy. All right. So, what's the signs that she is seeing concerning Timothy? What is the signs? Whoa. What is the signs? I got a lot of energy in these hands tonight. What's the signs that she is seeing concerning Timothy and this connection? All right. So what I find coincidence is now we got aroma and memories. So again, she's thinking about you. She's definitely nostalgic. She's thinking about you. She's thinking about how she kept your heart on a string, and I feel how she's kept her heart chained. Like she feels like your hearts are definitely chained together, and it's making her think about this connection and possibly about how you smell, like remembering how you smell maybe with cologne on, or maybe after a hard day's work, and she's like, man, I just love that. But, she's still doing some work. All right. And we got coins and support. So I feel that, I see a compass on this card. So when I see a compass on a card, I think about spirit, guiding you on your path. Okay. And I feel when they're guiding you, what are they doing? They're behind you, they're supporting you. Okay. So I feel that, she feels supported perhaps by your energy. I'm also seeing, I feel, did you help her out? Like, um, did you guys live together, Timothy? Did you guys like, yeah, that's because she is going through that darkness, that victim mentality, and she has to release it. Yeah. She's definitely, like I said, she's thinking about you. She's like wondering why are our hearts chained together. And I feel that she kind of feels bad that, she kept your heart on a string instead of supporting you, supporting this relationship and supporting maybe herself. Maybe she feels she can't, um, she doesn't feel that she has the power to possibly support this connection. I don't know why, but that's what's coming through. Because I'm seeing a compass as you guys' connection, that spiritual connection that you guys got. All right. So I feel that she's also feeling supported by the universe. Also, maybe they're helping her out, like, giving her whatever she needs to support herself as well as support perhaps her spirit. But like I said, she's definitely thinking about you. She's thinking about some things within her heart space. Yeah, again, the angels. Yeah, there's definitely, I feel that she's feeling the support from the angels. And I feel that they are giving her money. That's why I wasn't getting a correct message. I feel that she's finding coins. And I feel that that's how spirit is showing her that they are supporting her um through this darkness that she has to go through, this victim mentality mode. And I feel that with spirit giving her that support, I feel that she's thinking about, perhaps how she treated you, how she kept your heart on a string, and Perhaps maybe a set maybe would remind her of you also, you know. And I do feel that spirit is also telling her, showing her the, see, I'm looking at the mirrored images on here, that you guys are mirroring things back and forth, things that she needs to release. And I also feel that spirit is also showing her that you guys are mirroring this reflection back to one another, understanding that you guys are part of the same soul tribe. You guys are part of the same soul family. So I feel that she's getting some kind of an epiphany on her end. And I feel that that happened over this past July. Oh, yeah, you're on her mind. I mean, we got two cards, memories and nostalgia. So she is definitely getting, like, I feel she's getting a little bit of that karma for the things, how bad she hurt you. Yeah. And I feel that she's also, you know, look, now I see, like, it's like now I see why things had to happen the way they did, because I felt, like I said, that she's finding coins, and she's like understanding that her angels are around her, and that's how they're showing her, they're leaving her coins to show her, we got you, we are supporting you while you're going through this darkness. And you mirroring that you guys definitely are part of that same soul family thing. So yeah, she's definitely thinking about you. Hi Sage, how are you? Okay, I would, you would love to know, Gianna, would love to know what intentions an Aquarius has for you. All right, so we're going to use the Crow Tarot for that, Gianna. Okay, so Gianna, where'd you go on there? Gianna would like to know what intentions an Aquarius has for her, Spirit. What intentions does Aquarius have for Gianna? Okay. What intentions does that Aquarius have for Gianna, Spirit? What intentions does an Aquarius have for Gianna? What's the intentions? Okay. Five of Swords. Six of Swords in reverse. And Nine of Swords. All right. So, okay. So we got a Five of Swords, but it's in reverse. We got the Six of Swords in reverse. And then we got the Nine of Wands. All right. So I feel this Aquarius has like, I feel like he's challenging you. This Aquarius person is challenging you for some reason, because with the Six of Swords in reverse, that's turbulent thoughts, turbulent words. But I feel that these words, they catch you. I feel that those words catch you, and you're like, you know what? I'm not going to stoop to your level and fire these words back at you, is what I feel. All right. I do feel that it is a bit of a challenging energy with two swords coming in. There's your Aquarius, that air energy. Okay. So I just feel that, yeah, he's gonna challenge you with some words, is what I feel. And I feel, Gianna, I feel that you're gonna gather up the muster and that resilience, and you're just gonna, like, I feel that you're just gonna walk away from it, is what I feel. I don't know why, but that was pretty intense, Gianna. Yeah, so I feel that, yeah, I feel that he's gonna come in and like cause you, he's gonna say some like mean words to you, but you're gonna be like, you know what, I don't need this crap. I could pick up the pieces and I'm just gonna walk away from your drama, because I don't need your negative words. I don't need your drama. I don't, you know what I mean? I just feel you're gonna be like, I am woman. hear me roar kind of thing. um, you're welcome, Timothy. Yeah, you guys are mirroring one another. That's what happens, and it triggers something amongst the other soul that they need to clean out. Yeah, I agree, Firefly. Nobody needs drama. You're welcome, Gianna. I hope that answered your question. All right, Sage, honey, what would you like pulled? I got the Crow Tarot out. I got the Twin Flame Oracle, Twin Flame Tarot, Permission to be Powerful, Signs from Love Oracle, Signs from Spirit Love Oracle. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, that's. I feel that perhaps that's why the Nine of Wands come in. I feel that it's intense and challenging, and because of the intensity, it really does like I don't know. I get this energy like you just want to jump on top of him and you know smack him up a good one, like smack him in the back of the head, like give him a what for. But at the same time, it's like you just want to tear their clothes off and. Okay, Twin Flame. Which one, the Oracle or the Tarot? Yes, Firefly. You can ask a question, honey. Okay. Oracle. All right. All right, Sage. So, what would you like to know with the Oracle? Okay. Okay. Spirit, what does Sage need to know right now? What message does Sage need to know right now? Whoever you're in separation with, you guys are still communicating through the higher self, through the fifth dimension. So, right now, here in the physical world, Sage, you may be in separation with whomever you are connected with, somebody that you could have a soul connection with, but you guys are not, um, you guys are still together in your higher selves in the fifth dimension. Okay, is there anything else that you have a message for? What any other messages for Sage that she needs to know right now concerning this new moon energy, or any guidance for tomorrow? We got the contemplation card, which there's a masculine on that card. Big dreams and destruction. Okay, so I feel that with these dreams card, I'm seeing the well tail underneath the moon. Okay. I also see the well in the water. So when I see this, I feel that right now this moon energy is causing somebody that you're connected with through that higher dimension. I feel that it's them emotions. If he was in some turbulent emotions, I feel that they are destructing. Okay, I feel that this new moon energy is causing him to review some shadows. It's causing him to contemplate this connection because of the fact that it's a 5D connection. Okay, so this person that you're in separation with over this energy, he's definitely, this moon is causing him to destruct old emotional patterns, and to tap more into a smoother energy. um Causing him to contemplate some other emotions that he, you know, why I feel he's contemplating why he can still access your energy through the higher self, and perhaps through his dreams. Maybe he's seeing things in his dreams. You guys could be meeting up in this fifth dimension, and he's just like, okay. And I feel that perhaps you guys could be communicating something when it comes to his emotions, to tell him what he needs to destruct when it comes to something within his emotions, also, is what I feel for you, Sage. Oh, thanks, Firefly. Appreciate that. I hope that made sense, Sage. All right, Firefly. What's your question, honey? Does he live across the world at a distance? It's a possibility. He could live across water, because the water was kind of smooth on that card. So yeah, there's a possibility that he very well could live across a big body of water. How about we pull some signs from Spirit Love Oracles? You're welcome, Sage. Yeah, I feel that he does live across water. And the way that moon was settled on the water, I would say Australia would be, yeah, about that place. Because you figure if you're sitting that low to the South Pole, I mean, I know it's not like on it, but I know it's way beyond where I'm at right now. When you're sitting down there and you're watching the moon come up, it kind of would look like that, like it's coming from the end of the earth, if you see what I mean. So yeah. Okay, I'm looking for a job and putting in applications resume. Do you see me getting a job soon? Okay, let's see. Will Firefly be getting a job soon? All right, I'm gonna put them back in. Um, are you in the medical field, Firefly? Thank you, Tony. Glad to see you on here. All right, do you see Firefly getting a job soon? Are you in the healing field, Firefly? Have you been in like a nurse or LPN or something like that? Yeah. Okay. The reason why I said that because um the first two cards that popped out was the Empress and the Ten of Cups. Okay. The Empress reminds me of somebody who's a healer. Okay. And then while I was thinking that, this card pops out. So this is confirmation of the energy I was pulling through for you. So I see the Ten of Cups and the Empress as a yes, you will get a job in the healing industry. I feel that it'll be emotionally fulfilling. I feel that you will blend in like it's a family kind of atmosphere. I also feel with this Four of Swords, again, it's a healing energy, like because that's what the Four of Swords is about. It's a healing energy. It's a uh, rest and recuperation energy. It's also you got the other birds outside there, so it's like working with. I feel it's a natural healing. I feel you're able to channel through ancestral healing. I feel that they guide you a lot, and I feel that they're guiding you now to go back into that healing industry, Firefly. Well, I just feel medical healing. You know what I mean? Um, I do feel, I feel you have a natural ability to heal with energy too, Firefly. I feel that you're able to channel your ancestors. Um, and I feel that it drains you. Sometimes you feel drained because you're not sure how to use this ability. And I feel that your spirit tells you, look, lay down, rest. We'll show you how. And I feel that they talk to you through your dreams about this healing industry, is what I feel, Firefly. I feel you're a natural healer. Yes, they do, Cody. You're 100% right. Yeah, you are 100% right, Cody. Your ancestors do play a big role in being a natural healer, okay? Because they guide you. I feel that whenever you're a healer, whatever your healing industry or healing field is here is a human today, I feel has come down through your ancestors. I feel that it's this incarnation is not the first time you've ever worked with the medical field. So, and I feel that that is for you too, Firefly. 25 years. See, yeah, pretty much, a quarter of a century. So, yeah. So, I definitely feel that you have a natural healing ability, like a Reiki energy, is or Reiki healing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I feel that your ancestors, while you're sleeping, I feel that they come in, and I feel that they're guiding you, like they're helping you through your dreams to use that ability. And I feel that that could be an industry that they are guiding you towards, also like a holistic healing kind of thing. Yeah, me too. I have my family. My family does. Yeah, my family does too. I have the mediumship ability. Um, I have the ability to actually talk to spirits. They come to me in my dreams a lot because in my waking, I have the tendency to shut them out. Yeah, the healing. Are you talking about healing, Sage? You're drawn to the healing industry. Yeah, yeah, I'm Reiki level two. I only got like a month and a half, and I could go for three. So, yeah, it's been quite an experience. Yeah, using herbs. As you can see, here I'll show you. This thing right here is essential oil diffuser. And I bought the thing at Goodwill for $4. And it's a Duaterra essential oil thing, and they're like $40. I've been using that thing since the day I brought it home. Yes, yes. Isn't it though, Sage? It is. Um, yeah, if spirit, there's a reason why you get these epiphanies, why you get this guidance, why, you know, why you're being pulled towards a direction, you're being pulled towards, especially in this new moon energy, because, you know, we did all the work with the eclipses, and the new moons come in and bring that new fresh chapter into your life where you're like leveling up, emotionally, spiritually, physically, you know. Your ancestors. Cody, you know what I do? When I turn on my Reiki, like I like taking hot baths. I'll put Epsom salt in. I'll burn incense, candles, put my crystals in there with me. If I don't put Epsom salt in the bath, I'll take my crystals in and I'll just chill. I'm a Cancer, so I need my water to help me get my scruples together sometimes. So when I turn on my Reiki too, I just send it. And I tell the angels all the time, I'm sending this Reiki into the world. Take it to whomever needs it the most. And I feel so refreshed and so checked in when I do that. It's amazing. It's amazing to be able to have that ability to send that kind of energy out into the world. All right, Yoli. What kind of a job is Yoli going to get a job? And if so, I feel that Yoli, you don't have a job for a reason. Okay, your employment situation is on pause until I feel you gain until you get this understanding, until you go through this spiritual cleanse, is what I feel. Okay, Yoli. So if you're currently unemployed, there's a reason for it, because spirit has something else that you need to do right now. You need to clean out that spiritual closet. You need to um, bleach it and make it white and clear and bright again and squeaky clean, and get some kind. You are going through some kind of a spiritual leveling up, Yali. So that's why you are unemployed at the time, because spirit has another plan for you. Yeah, I'm a Cancer. I just had a birthday a couple of weeks ago. Um, Cancer, Sun and Moon, and rising Gemini, and my Venus was in Gemini when I was born, and I was also born on a new moon, and I was born on a Monday. Yeah, exactly, Firefly. We are all energy, right? And you need to cleanse. You're welcome, Yoli. Yeah, so do I. Venus is in Gemini. So if I'm tracking my love life through the tarot cards, if I because I have my own people I watch, when I'm tracking it, I always watch Gemini for love, because that's where Venus is at. And it's usually pretty spot on with the people that I watch. Yeah, and you know what, Firefly, you're saying we're all energy. I agree with you 1,000%. And energy could get dusty too. Energy could get bogged down, just like anything here in the material world that's solid. Our energy can gain them little dust bunnies too. So that's what I mean by that spiritual cleanse. You need to dust that aura. You need to buff it, make it shine again. Firefly, your birthday was 2 days ago. Well, happy birthday, Firefly. Yeah, saltwater bath and honey. You could put crystals in it. This is the only thing I recommend that you don't put in water. This is a selenite sphere. It's moon energy. And then this is my selenite one. You don't ever put selenite in the water, it'll melt. I think there's another one too, but I don't remember what it is. July 14th, Cody. Yeah, you're talking about Firefly, you're talking about the dust bunnies and the energy field. Yeah, I mean, it is. It's true. Everything, and especially that's why sometimes, you know, you like people who can see through their third eyes, if you don't use it on a regular basis, it clogs it, like it calcifies it, and you got to decalcify it. You got to chip away at that dust, that muck that it collects from not being used, and then things get dusty, you know. Vinegar with sea salt. That'd be interesting. I don't know about taking a bath in that. Maybe. I don't know. Never tried it. Oh, my life path or my numbers, by the way, Cody, are I'm not sure what order, but I know a 6, a 1, and a 9 are my three numbers for my I think it's numerology or something like that. Um and it's really crazy because I see that number all the time, and it is part of my work number when I have to punch in. Turmeric, yes. Yeah, Cody. Yeah, it is. Sage. I use sage. I use I'll take frankincense incense too, and I'll cleanse my stuff. Reiki. I Reiki my stuff. How about we pull some empowerment cards? Let's find out how the new moon is empowering us for the direction that we're meant to go in. Yeah, turmeric is good for a lot of things, Cody. You're right about that. All right, so Spirit, what messages do you have for the beautiful souls that's on my lap tonight? How is this moon empowering them for the new direction in which they're about to walk in? Okay, so you're being empowered to integrate duality, integrate that yin and the yang, the masculine and feminine, the dark and the light. So the new moon is empowering us to integrate wholeness within ourselves, integrate the yin and the yang, the dark, the light, the opposites, the yin and the yang, the masculine and feminine. So this new moon energy is empowering us to integrate that, to become whole within ourselves. Okay, what a beautiful, beautiful energy for us who is on this live stream tonight. in the empowerment that this new moon energy is giving us. That couldn't have been a better card, right? I agree, Firefly. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's integrate this wholeness together tonight. Become be good, be the dark as the light, be the yin and the yang, the masculine and feminine, become whole within our human selves, become whole within our spiritual selves, become whole within our heart selves. Yes, the yin and the yang. Yes, that is definitely the energies that I'm feeling also, Cody, that it is time. It's time to balance these energies. Balance, integrate the wholeness within the spirit, being able to tap in and walk a more balanced adventure, a new balanced chapter within our lives. And we did just start a new galactic year also, so you know this is all new energy. I mean, there's nothing but positive, 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 positive. So and I feel that spirit saying, the abundance will come in once you do this, once you balance the duality within ourselves and integrate the one, ourself. Right. Is there anything else, Spirit? Any other messages? That was beautiful. Thank you for that message. Yeah. And now we got inner goddess and sexuality. So tap into that inner goddess, that strength, that power, that feminine energy. I feel that this is specific for just not a female, but the feminine energy as a human, to integrate that wholeness, to tap into that feminine energy as well as the masculine energy. And it's orange and yellow, and the orange and yellow is your sacral and your solar plexus. That's your yin and your yang, your masculine and feminine energies. So I feel that they're telling you, tap into that inner goddess, tap into that feminine energy, and you can integrate that wholeness with by balancing that out, you know and understanding, well, the sensuality part, but being more sensual with that wholeness, being able to tap into that power of the goddess power. Did you guys watch my inner goddess video that I made? I know you did, Sage. I think you're the one that commented on yeah, they are nice cards. These cards are they're called permission to be powerful cards. They're like empowerment cards by Melanie Klinghoffer from formerly Whole Again 1111, but now it's Powerful Transformation. She has her own channel. She's awesome. She's awesome. I love her. She's a beautiful person. Yeah. Yeah, things that match them chakras. Any orange stone, any yellow stone, yes. Um, I think this is a carnelian. I think that's what that is. I'm not for sure. I have one of these and I have one of these, and I'm not sure which is a carnelian and which is the red tiger's eye. So, any other messages, Spirit, to help empower this live stream tonight with these beautiful souls? Mystery and magic. And then look, there's a kitty on that card. My kitty cat. I love kitty cats. Yeah, that's what this has in it. Like brown and red and orange. Anyways, we're being empowered to, go with the flow with the emotions and being more in tune with our spiritual self and understand the magic and the mystery at the same time of manifesting new things within your life. It was manifesting that duality and tapping into that inner goddess energy and tapping into them emotions and being more sensual on a spiritual aspect more than a physical aspect, and understand the purity and the love of being magical and the mystery of it at the same time. Yeah, me too. Um, the white cat that's on that card is absolutely beautiful, but I'm a cat lover too. Me and my friend, when she brought me home from work today, we were sitting out back, and like I said, I was sitting on the ground, and I was just trying to shed all of work's energies. And I have an orange and white cat who's floating around the area, and we actually got it to come over, and I was all petting it and turned on my Reiki, and he was loving me, and I'm calling him all kinds, not bad names, but I was calling him Marvin, and oh, I don't know. I just was calling him all kinds. Alvin was another thing. I yelled real loud, Alvin, like the chipmunks, and he like sat down and looked at me, like it got his attention. So I don't know if that's his name or not, but I thought it was kind of funny. He looked right at me, like just sat there, like I'm not coming. How about we pull some signs from Spirit Love Oracle? Yes, they are. They are hilarious. Oh my goodness. I just love them so much. I mean, I've had a lot of cat experiences, a lot. Oh, all right. So brown card come out, and it's called Stability, Grounding, and Foundation. So talk about grounding. We're talking about the kitty, and I feel that for myself, because I feel that this isn't just for myself. This is could possibly be some advice for somebody. But while I was saying about the kitty and being out there and talking to my friend, what I was doing was grounding my energy so that when I come in and did this live stream, I could present the messages in a more stable and centered way. Okay. Um, and I also feel that because I was saying about the empowerment cards and the signs that spirit is going to give you once you integrate that duality. I feel is you're going to be more grounded. You're going to have a more solid, stable foundation within yourself, within your spirit. Yeah, right, Cody. That is true. Spelled backwards. All right. What's next? Feathers. Yeah. And I also feel that they're telling us the signs that they are showing us, perhaps somebody out there seeing feathers. I see feathers. I've seen one fall like my second day at my new job where I work at now. This white feather just come float right up out of the sky. I'm like, I'm looking up like, how did that feather possibly come through the ceiling? Because it wasn't even open yet. So I feel that that's my story. You guys can feel free to tell your story if you're seeing feathers somewhere, but the feathers are coming through. Spirit is telling you while you are integrating this, you are protected. While you are balancing that duality, within your spirit, they're letting you know that you're protected. And if you look at the card, it is also black and white. Okay. So they're telling you, look, you are protected while you're doing this, while you're going through this, while this new moon is, ushering in this new chapter within our lives, that you're protected while you're creating that new chapter. See, yeah, if a peacock, yeah, okay, peacock feather. I don't know where the one is that I had that I found on the ground. I was having some car. Well, I still am having car issues, but I was having some car issues, and I like broke down to the angels. It's like, I can't take it no more. Can you please help me? Show me a sign you're around me, and that I'm not going through this alone. And a couple hours later, I was outside with a friend of mine, and we were going over some things on my car. And I walked around the back of the car, and I was coming back into my door, and there was a white feather on the ground. And I was just like, oh, so there's my message. They were around me. And then this feather I found down at the river. I think it's like a duck feather, because where I live, a river runs through it. So yeah, and I keep this on my altar where I do my readings and stuff. Yeah, I bet that peacock feather was pretty. I bet. I like peacocks. They're beautiful birds. I'm a bird lover anyways. I like watching birds. I think they're peaceful creatures. Yeah. Sage, do you have are you on my Facebook page? I don't know if I asked you that the last time, but I post stuff like that. I'll post different pictures of like certain things like oils or chakras, or I think I even posted something about a feather. There's certain feathers that are certain messages from certain angels. I've also had dreams, Cody, that I was flying like a bird. Like, I felt like I was flying from treetop to treetop. I now know today what that meant, but when I had them dreams, I was like, wow, this is amazing. I could actually fly. It'd be nice if I could do this for real. Visiting lots of temples. What is it? That'd be awesome, like Buddhist temples or something like that. Oh, okay, Sid. Well, if you ever join back up, look me up, because I mean, I got a lot of people on my personal Facebook page. I post all kinds of crazy stuff, but on my Sacred Circle of the Crows page, it's pretty much nothing but spiritual stuff. Like, there's I'll post things about oils. I'll post things about um uh I'll just post all kinds of stuff. Okay, so I don't know why I'm sitting here holding this, but I'm reading you guys' messages. So violet, the card violet come through. So if anybody's seeing the color violet, I feel that spirit is saying that you have the ability to be intuitive, or perhaps you need to follow your intuition on something and be more aware of a nudge or perhaps a flash vision that you get. Be more aware of it, because I feel that spirit is sending somebody messages through their intuition. Yeah, I wouldn't know if I'd want to have a dream about dying. I mean, I know eventually I'm going to, but that's just the body. It's just meaning like every old car eventually has to go to the junkyard, and so it can be, come back a shinier one. Yeah. Well, okay, Sage. Well, if you do, like I said, look me up. I understand. I know somebody who goes to Facebook jail all the time. As a matter of fact, I seen him, I don't know, like a couple weeks ago, and he was like, my birthday's July 14th, his is July 15th, and I wished him a happy birthday, and he was like, I was in Facebook jail, and I'm like, oh, hmm. Top of the mountain, hidden temples. Yeah, aren't those like Hindu or Buddhist places? I'm reading messages, guys. Yeah, me too. Oh, the Shiva temple. I was looking forward to it all day. I really was. I was like, new moon energy. I wanted to get online and, I love doing my tarot cards. It's like my favorite thing in the whole world. And what a way to spend the post new moon. Well, we're still in the new moon energies, but the post new moon um, thing to usher in something new than this doing this. Yeah, see you, Leo. My granddaughter is a Leo. Your last wish is join Shiva. Well, that's beautiful. That's a nice last wish. Yeah, new moon. New moon in Leo. The moon's in Leo, the sun's in Leo. Venus was in this mix. Um, then there's two more planets. It was in two different fire signs. One was in Sagittarius, I think it was Jupiter, and the other one is in Aries, and I think that was Chiron. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I know that those are the two planets, and I know those are the two signs. So, like, we got three different things happening in the sky, and pretty much they're all in fire energy. So that makes sense why everybody's like the energy is so intense and so I don't know. It's just odd. Yeah, crazy, exactly. The phoenix rising from the ashes. Yes, I have heard about that. Yeah, I have two bottles sitting here, Firefly. I'm ready. um, I feel the phoenix rising from the ashes is that spiritual awakening. Like you are burning away all that darkness and you're rising out of the ashes from what crumbled within you. And you're coming out with a more passionate, spiritual, wisdom kind of perspective. So I totally but I'm totally good I don't know how to put that with the phoenix rising thing. I feel that that's what that's about, right? Burning away bad karma, rising up out of it, even a more powerful person than what's laying on the ground, them ashes that you burnt away. It's like ascending, is what I feel that the phoenix rising is. Yeah, and then we just had Mercury in retrograde too, and and then we got the post retrograde energy with the new moon mix, and it's just intense. I mean, it's something. Death and life, right? Exactly, death and life. It's like you're rising out of the ashes of everything that just like it's like dusting off that aura, getting burning away all them cobwebs from within your aura, within your spirit. Was you? I don't know if I was born in Mercury retrograde or not, but that Firefly, that's something. Mercury retrograde frustrates the heck out of me because nothing ever wants to work right, including my throat chakra. Yeah, yeah, exactly. The phoenix rising, you're rising up out of the ashes, like you're ascending and burning away all the 3D images and the 3D thoughts and patterns, and you're ascending to a more spiritual vibration. Yes, but very spiritual bird. Very. Yes, you're right, Cody. Yeah, it is a huge bird. Yeah, I have them. I call them premonition dreams, but people call them precognitive dreams. I have dreams like that all the time. I have so many dreams that sometimes, it's like, I guess I shouldn't dismiss them. I started journaling them. And then there was a point in time where I like stopped journaling them. I really should start again. But you should start journaling your dreams too, Sage, because I feel with you, being a healer and stuff, I feel that there could be some kind of messages that maybe if you jot them down, maybe you could go back to. Right. That's right, Cody. I agree with you. I totally agree with you. Yes, exactly, Firefly. I agree. We all should journal that way we can look back on them. And that's what I mean. I started, but it's like I didn't dream for a couple of days, so I just like broke myself back out of that habit. And I really should start journaling because I have some crazy ones. Let me tell you, I really do. Yes, we are all healer one way or another. You're right, Cody. Exactly, Firefly. Say it like above, so below, right? That's because you're elevating. Your spirit's elevating, Sage. I've had cognitive dreams all of my life. That's something that I don't know, it's just happened. That and my empath ability are both I've had all my life. My empath I've never been able to shut off. However, I can shut off the premonition dreams. Um, but the empath, I can't switch it off. My mediumship abilities, I can switch them off. I can, there's certain things I can turn off and on, and some things I can't. Now, I understand why I can't turn off my empath abilities because if I shut them off, I'd never turn them back on again. That's why sometimes it took, like today, it took me a while to shake the energy because of being around people. Sometimes it's like they drain me, and I'm like, oh, you know, how about we tap into some inner goddess messages? Yeah, energy vampires. So you have precognitive dreams too, Cody? Yeah, you know what? I That's why I carry my tourmaline everywhere with me Firefly, because I am around the public. I work with the public, and I also have fellow employees who are they're energy vampires, like they're Debbie Downers or negative Nancy's, and me being an empath, I can't carry that. I just can't do it and try to keep a level, sane head. It's hard. I have so many stones. Also, like what I have laying here is nothing compared to what I have. I do, Cody. I carry this little baby right here. This piece of black tourmaline is my best friend. It gets carried in my. I put it in my bra. I do. I figure it's close to my heart. Maybe an empath. We carry our hearts on our sleeve. So yeah, that's my black tourmaline. I carry it with me everywhere I go. Yeah, you could do shielding meditations too, but me, I'm up in the mornings and I'm about my coffee and ready to go. So this is just my quickest method. Thank you for showing me that. What the stone? Black tourmaline? Yeah, I have three pieces. I have this one. This is the smallest. Then I have two more pieces I collected because I put one in my car. I kept one here at my house, and then I put one in my bra. And it went with me everywhere I went. But my car is broken, so I took the one out of the car and brought it in the house. Then the one I still carry with me everywhere because I have to. That's my way of shielding my energy. Yeah, if a sage gave it to you, yeah, I would keep it too. Yeah, I have black obsidian. I have it in a necklace, but it pulls the back of my hair, and I got real long hair. Well, you really can't see it, but it pulls the back of my neck hairs. It drives me crazy. So I carry my black tourmaline. It's a glacier stone. Is it an actual glacier? Yeah, yeah. Black obsidian's really, really good too. It really is. When I first started my new job, I wore that necklace for I wore it for a while because I didn't know what I was going to be dealing with. All right, so Tony, you're back. Um, I would because I don't think it's self-charging. What I recommend tonight would be a perfect time to tonight would be a perfect night in the new moon energy to put it out. And also, I don't have it out here, but blue kyanite. Blue kyanite. Get a piece of blue kyanite. It's like a natural charger. I don't, you know what, Cody? I didn't either. I didn't know much about the crystal thing either until Spirit grabbed me by my back of my shirt and threw me into it. And was like, here, you need to learn this. And I think that had something to do with me being an empath because I suck up everybody's energy. That I don't care who it is, they got to tell me their life story in 5 minutes, and I'm just like, okay, have a nice day. Yeah, you know what I had today? I had my black tourmaline, my lapis lazuli, and I think this, I think I had this one. This green stone, I can't remember. I think it's good for the heart chakra. I do know that. I can't think of what it's called right now. The black tourmaline and my lapis lazuli. I carry my lapis lazuli with me a lot. And I also have this. This is amethyst. I wear it on my neck. I actually bought myself a nice chain to put it on. This keeps my emotions balanced. Yeah, because of my cancer. Yeah. Um, Cancers are very emotional people. Well, we are. We're definitely ruled by the moon because I can tell the difference when the moon's around. Labradorite, yeah. I recommend any stone your spirit is drawing you to. And trust me, they drew me to a lot of them. I mean, I have stone after stone. I mean, what I have sitting here is nothing. You know, it's this is a neat little stone here. This is called an Apache tear. I think this has something to do like drawing in the ancestors. I'm not sure. I have a piece of malachite right there. Well, this is amethyst. This piece around my neck's amethyst. This is it's actually triangle, and it is malachite. Yeah, I'm a Cancer too, Sage. I'm a moon child, a crab. Yeah. I'm not really sure what it does, but I think I'm not 100% sure. I don't have my book out to check it out, but I think it has something to do with drawing in the ancestors. Because well, I'm Indian, so it Apache Indian. I'm not sure if anybody knows. Feel free to tell me about it. I'm always up for learning something. But yeah, it's a pretty neat little stone. Vedic astrology. What is that, anyways, Cody? What's Vedic astrology? Feel free to explain. I'm open. Yeah, I never got why Aquarius wasn't listed under a water sign, seeing as Aquarius. Oh, okay. All right. I did my own natal chart. Like that's how I know that I'm a Gemini ascending and my Gemini's in Venus, but I don't remember all of it. Vedic is from India. Okay. Yeah, Cherokee Indian, and the life before this one, I actually seen it, and I was Indian in that life also, but I think I was full blooded. Actually, seen me in my little Indian outfit, and I was pregnant. That's from a past life, the one before this one. All right. So who wants a goddess message? Right? That's what I say. Let's pull some cards. How about this card be for Firefly? What inner goddess message do we have for Firefly? White Sage. Number 23. I'm not really sure. I just got these cards not too long ago and I've not really used them. So what I'm going to do is set you up with my nest is the best. Flip it up a little bit so you can see it. So, Firefly. Yeah. All right. So, Firefly, number 23, the White Sage. Okay. So, this message to you, Firefly, is you have insight. And you just said that. Your intuition. You have insight. You see things that others can miss. You understand that to see what is true, you have to look beneath the surface. Your soul is a sage, a wise one. You know the value of patience, even if it isn't always easy for you to be patient. You know that sometimes you must wait, but the truth will always emerge eventually. So you don't need to rush in and try to figure something out. White sage comes to you when you need to know the truth will become clear at the right time and in a way that you will recognize. Trust your intuition and value your insight. Don't torment yourself with doubt because you think you've made mistakes in the past. Sometimes we need to have certain experiences and challenges in order to grow and we are temporarily blocked by higher powers from seeing the truth until we are ready for it. For now, all you need is patience, honoring, and trust. At the right time, you will see and understand, and so in time will others. Don't lose your power to worries about anyone or anything. Be at peace with yourself and your life. When the time is right, you will know what is true and what to do. Your highest truth will shine through. Okay, Firefly? That is your message, Firefly. What a beautiful message. So the white sage is coming through to tell you, Firefly. Her message to you is to tell you, just go with the flow. When the time is right, you will see whatever it is that Spirit needs you to see. You're welcome, Firefly. Yeah. Isn't it? It is pretty, though. It is a very pretty card. Look at all the colors. Can you do a reading for everyone spiritually involving? I can read anybody. Uh, so it doesn't matter if you're spiritually evolving or not. It's how open you are to the messages that comes through. I like them too, Firefly. Sage, would you like one? Would you like a message, Sage? Um, Firefly, did you watch the video where it says something about the divine goddess? It has the crow with the red shoes. Did you watch that video? Because I use these cards in them. Yeah, it's how open you want to be to receiving the messages that comes through. Yeah, watch it because it's the one with the crow with the red shoes on it. I don't know. The day I picked that, I had a friend of mine here, and I was, hey, check this crow out. He goes, oh my goodness, even your crow's got red shoes on. Yeah, That's cool, Firefly. All right, Sage, let me pull one for you. I talk to my angels all the time too. Sometimes I wonder if they're listening, and then I find feathers. I'm like, all right, I got you. They're like telling me, or I'll find coins somewhere laying, like dimes. I always see dimes. All right, so Sage. Sage. A message. What's the message? Inner goddess message for Sage. Number 42, Angel of Truth. Can you see it? Let's see, what number is that? 42. All right. All right, number 42. Angel of Truth, and this message is for Sage. Spiritual guidance. So the angel of truth is coming through to tell you. Sometimes the lies we are repeatedly told become so familiar that we forget that they are lies and begin to believe that they are real. Maybe in someone judging us, that is the lie. Maybe it's advertising and the media, which are often more about deceptive manipulation than a source of correct information. Whatever the source, all untruth teaches us the same thing, that we must be afraid and hate each other. When we are fed so many false truths, it can become hard to remember what real truth feels like. It can even start to seem like the truth doesn't matter as much as being able to convince another person to accept your point of view. This is like poison for the soul. The soul needs the truth like your body needs air. It keeps it alive. Deep in your soul, you know what is true, and you know when you or someone else is not being truthful. That's that empathic ability, Sage. You must give yourself permission to be truthful with your own soul and live honestly and authentically and bravely in this world. It's the only way for you to really be you. The angel of truth comes to you with protection and encourages you to put your faith in truth because it will always shine stronger than any lie. What a beautiful card, Sage. That is so, like, I talk about empowered. Like, that like hit to the soul. Hit to the soul. I feel this could have something to do with your empathic abilities. Yeah, it is pretty too, Firefly. All right, Cassia World. Can you do a life message for Caitlin? Hi, Courtney. How are you? Okay, a life message. How about if we pull a permission to be powerful card for that, Cassia? You are welcome, Cassia. All right, so a life message for Caitlin. Maybe to go on an adventure or possibly travel. I'm seeing it looks like the Eiffel Tower, so I'm not really sure where you live at. So maybe go visit this place or maybe go for a boat ride. Go on a cruise perhaps, but a, a life message for Caitlin, I feel is they're telling her to go on an adventure, go travel, be adventurous within life. Go see all the sights, go on a cruise, have some fun. I hope that resonated for you, Cassia. Yes, Courtney, I very much am. I feel I've leveled up a lot. You're welcome, Cassia. Um, I have evolved a lot since I've talked to you. Like everything, there's so many things that have changed. Like I just, it's a wow, is all I can say. So, how are you doing? Exactly, exactly, Cody. I'm integrating that wholeness, that yin and that yang. So, would you like a card pull, Courtney? That was a very beautiful card, Sage. I really feel that that card though that come out was about our empathic ability, Sage. Yeah, I smiling's good for the soul. All right, so you want to know, Courtney, about you and your twin. Thank you, Sage. All right, so let's ask. How about if we pull the Twin Flame Journey Tarot and then maybe pull one from the Oracle card to get some more clarification, Courtney? Well, I don't know what I'm doing, but whoa. Okay, so um, can I have some messages for Courtney and her soul connection? And okay. Yeah, it's just you said evolve and check this out. There's some kind of healing going on, and the healing is going to bring a romantic gesture for you, Courtney. I pulled from the Twin Flame Journey Tarot. And these are the two cards that come out, the Four of Swords and the Knight of Cups. All right. So I feel for you and your twin flame, I feel that there's some healing coming or healing happening. And I feel there's some recovery coming from this healing that's going to bring about forward movement emotionally for you guys, Courtney. That is right, Sage. Exactly. Stand in your intuitive power because I feel that you are. And you know, one thing about being empaths is we can see through people's crap. We can actually, I know I can. I could tell when somebody's lying. I could feel it in their energy. And like you said about second guessing yourself, you shouldn't do that because you already know soul deep you can feel it. Okay. All right, Courtney. Beautiful cards. All right. Let's see what else wants to come out. Anything else want to come out for Courtney and her soul connection? What other message? Any more messages? Okay, not out of this deck. Let's try the Oracle deck. Any messages for, whoa, yeah. So what I feel that is going on with your connection is there is some recovering coming from some of this nostalgic energy from keeping your heart on a chain, like from gripping it and not letting it um like not letting them emotions free, so to speak. So I feel that there's some healing from that energy, and I feel that that this recovering from this nostalgic energy of keeping that heart chained up is going to bring emotional movement forward for you. Yeah, they can't fool me either. Courtney, would you like a inner goddess message? Yeah, you can. You're right, Firefly. You can just feel it. I could see, like, I just know. I could see through it. I guess it's because I've been dealing with it for, well, all my life. But, yeah, like, even if I don't know you and you come up and I could just feel it in the energy, feel it in the way that you present yourself, the energy that you project to me. I can see it. It's just crazy how I have evolved from like sucking up everybody's energy and going through them severe mood swings to actually um, feeling that projection and seeing it for what it is so that I know that it's not my energy when I swing. All right. So, inner goddess message for Courtney. What is your message? What would the inner goddess within Courtney? What's your message to her? All right. Okay, so we got a number 4, Courtney. It says be there for you. Okay. And I'm also seeing there's 2 people on this card. So I feel that that is feel that that's like your soul's message of saying, look, take care of you. All right. So we are going to read from the book. It is a number 4. I feel that with the number 4 too, for some reason, I'm feeling they're telling you to be there for you, be stable for you, be grounded for you. Okay. Now we're going to see what the actual message is. All right. So, Courtney, your spiritual guidance is you have an open, sensitive, beautiful heart. Sometimes the world cannot meet that heart of yours on equal terms. Sometimes the hearts of others are just too closed and afraid. That's okay because it's part of why you were born, to help heal and open the hearts of the world. You're wise and you know your purpose is to shine the beauty of your divine heart freely for all to experience. You never have to close down or turn away from that sacred purpose in the world. But you do deserve to be safeguarded and protected. Know that you have your own back. When fearful, angry people lash out in pain, trying to hurt others because you cannot get past their own hurt, do not make it about you. Your heart knows how to love you and protect you, whilst it has compassion for the suffering that another may be feeling. Remember that you must be there for yourself, nurturing your own heart with plenty of love. Give to yourself just as you give to the world, with kindness and generosity. Don't allow anyone or anything make you forget what is real and true. The wisdom and love that fills your own divine heart and helps to heal the world. Beautiful energy, Courtney. Yes, angelic too. Yes, definitely. Yeah, that's what I was just getting ready to say, Courtney. Wow. Wow. What a beautiful energy. Oh my, these are very empowering messages coming through these divine goddess cards. Beautiful energy. That's what your inner divine goddess message is to you. That's what they're telling you. Yes, the heart. I feel that this new moon energy is bringing in a heart chakra activation for you. And that could be why you got the healing and recovery card that came through as far as where you and your twin are. That could be why you could be having a heart chakra activation. And I feel that spirit is telling you they, be easy on yourself while you're going through this process. It's going to be, a recovery. Like I feel that this heart chakra activation is you're going to be like, wow, because I feel a lot of emotions that you had blocked are going to come to the surface. Like you're actually going to fill from a space that I feel that you wasn't able to fill from. So that's beautiful. And I feel that you and your twin could be very well connected at the heart chakra as well. Aw, awesome. I'm glad to hear it, Courtney. I love these cards, but I recommend going and watching that video, though. There were some pretty empowering messages that come through that Divine Goddess video. I'm going to have to do another one. Yes. I feel that this new moon is like it's bringing that activation out. Like I feel that you're going through it as we're speaking. And one of the ways I could tell when my heart chakra is opening is I'll feel a flutter, like there's a butterfly in my heart. And then I'm just like, wow, that was you know what I mean? The first time I felt it, I'm like, what was that? And then once I realized what was going on with the chakras and had to learn all about that, now when I feel that flutter, I know what's going on. But if you're feeling that right now, that's what's going on with you, Courtney. If you're feeling that flutter in your heart space, that's your heart chakra opening. Where's your man? Well, I guess we could ask the cards. You're welcome, Courtney. Where is Firefly's soul connection? Your connection, Firefly, your soul connection is I feel what's I feel that they are going through a transition of some kind. We got the death card. And I feel they're telling you in time they will come to you. But I feel that your connection, Firefly, your soul connection is going through a transformation, and I feel that it's a destined thing. And what this transformation is doing is clearing out some cycles, clearing out some karmic cycles, so that you can come together in a more balanced and equal way, Firefly. So if you're single, I feel that this is what whomever you are so connected to on perhaps a romantic level is going through this, okay? And I feel again that they are cycling out and going through some kind of a spiritual, uh, like a rebirth kind of thing. That it has to do with cycling out. I feel lineage, major cycle lineage. Yeah, single. Well, I feel that this could be something that maybe you are going through too. You're going through this transition, this cycling out of old things that you need to get rid of within your life so that you can magnetize and attract that soul person to you. So I do feel that, it's all about destiny, and it's about the time that it takes to go through this transition as well. Not me. Well, then it must be the connection. It must be that your soul connection, the soul, whomever you are soul connected to. Could very well could be. Very well could be, Courtney. But again, it's not really up to me to label that connection. It's up to Firefly's intuition. Yeah. Yeah, he's cycling out karmic energy is what he's doing. He's cycling out old patterns so that he can go through the spiritual rebirth to that kind of connection that you guys have, so that you guys can start a new chapter and move forward, because the Wheel of Fortune is about forward movement. It's also about cycling out karmic energy, and the time that it takes, and you know right, exactly. Divine timing. Exactly. Huh. Maybe that's the karmic cycle he's finishing out of. But you guys are still linked on a soul level, regardless if you've actually met him or not here in the 3D world. If there it's a true soul connection, you're gonna meet him on that 5D level before you're gonna actually gonna meet him here in the 3D world anyways. Ah, parched. Well, you definitely got a beautiful message, Firefly, from the Divine Goddess message. These are pretty empowering messages. Yes, that's exactly right. The universe has their own timing, and it's way different than our human timing. Way different. Yeah. I mean, it's, I don't know. It seems like our time is like a million miles slower than their timing, though. Yeah. That's what I mean. You guys are connected on a spiritual level. It's, you know, yeah, well, we've already established it, like we got some empaths in this last stream tonight, that's for sure, including myself. So, and your ancestors coming through to talk to you, Firefly, means that you possibly may have perhaps a mediumship ability that is lying dormant within your conscious mind. Yeah, me too. There's a reason why Spirit wanted me to do it. I mean, this is an awesome chat room tonight. Like everybody's intermixing with one another, and this is just beautiful. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining me tonight. I'm so happy. Like I feel like I'm glowing from the inside out. I'm you guys are beautiful, and it's amazing. how like I'll just sit here chat with you guys like it's our longtime friends, and right. I love you too. I do. It's amazing. Tony, would you like a card pulled? What do you want? What do you want pulled? Right. I agree, Cody. See, this is the thing about walking a spiritual path. You understand, and from a bigger perspective, that we all are walking some sort of a path, okay? Regardless of my path is my path, your path is your path. We all come together on a similar path, but we're not always all walking that path. Um, exactly, like mine's coming together. I should have known you were gonna say the Crow Tarot. I love these cards, Tony. Want to pull a card for the incoming? Sure, I can do that. Exactly, a soul family. I agree to that too, Cody. All right. So, what message do you have? Whoa, huh, Tony? We're reflecting some darkness. This is the moon card. We're in this new moon energy, and when I see the moon card come out, it makes me think about, things that are lit up in the darkness. Whatever darkness you're in, I feel that this moon is illuminating some shadows that you need to work on. Um, Maybe you are a bit of in like a dreamy energy also. Perhaps there's messages coming in through your dream state about these shadows that you need to face. Okay. um, the moon I also see as a Cancer because I'm a moon child. So I feel, if you're Tony, I do believe you are a Cancer, right? So yeah, I feel that this moon is really doing a like it's really a doozy on you. That's why I feel you're so quiet in the chat room. I feel that it's like it's really really working on you. Yeah, Scorpio, water sign. Yeah. Well, it's Cancers and Pisces is ruled by the moon, but it doesn't mean it can't affect you also because you are also a water sign. So being a water sign, you're automatically affected by water anyways, and the moon affects the water. So I just feel that, this moon energy that we're going through right now is really working on you. Like they're really causing you to face some darkness within yourself about some things. Um, so let's see what else wants to come out. What else do you need to tell Tony? There you are. I know I said there you are, but I'm looking at this as a divine masculine, a masculine energy. I feel that they're telling you, you need to take charge of that. Own up to it, take charge of it. I think, let me think, Chiron, I think, is in Aries. So Chiron is the planet of transformation. So, and this is the card of Aries. So I feel that they're telling you to own up to this transformation. Face it. Look, you're looking right at the darkness. You're looking right over at that moon. Okay. And I feel that they're telling you to take charge of it, own it, transform it, release it, is what I feel. With whatever's darkness is in your soul, I feel that they're telling you you have the ability as a masculine energy, because I also see the Emperor as the divine masculine energy in a soul connection. Okay. So I feel that they're telling you, suck it up, buttercup, face them shadows and release them. Take charge of your life. Stand in your emperor power. Okay. All right. So anything else? My goodness, they're just popping out everywhere. Okay. What did I say about transformation? I just said that for you, Tony. That transform that energy, Chiron, in the star sign of Aries. There it is. There's that transformation. Okay, the death card. Transform that darkness. You have the ability to walk through that door. Let things end that no longer serves your highest good. Okay, take charge of your life. All right, and I feel, that you will succeed at that challenge. You will succeed at the challenge of this transformation. All you have to do is tap into that divine masculine power, tap into the power of who you are, Tony. Face them shadows, transform that energy, release it so that you can succeed and achieve the success that you so deserve by overcoming this one last challenge, I feel. All right. You're welcome, Tony. You're very welcome. Cody. Exactly. The tower comes down to remove things that are crumbling within your life, crumbling, so that whenever you start this new chapter in your life, you can start it from a more stronger, stable position. Okay, that's why tower moments happen. They're not, they may seem bad and they may seem challenging, they may seem that way, but they're really not. They're there, and when the dust settles, you actually see the picture for what it really truthfully is. All right, so Courtney said about pulling some cards for what's coming towards us in 2020. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to start off with the Crow Tarot and see what's coming towards the collective in a general aspect. What's coming towards the collective in the year 2020. We only got, today's the 8th month, 5 months because today's the first day. Okay. So, what kind of energies is 2020 bringing us? Okay. What's the energies that 2020, the year 2020, is bringing us as a collective? What messages do you have about that, Spirit? Well, I see the Four of Wands as stability. I see the Four of Wands as spiritual stability. I can't single this out to any specific person. That's why I'm going with this route. So I feel, and now look, 2020, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 and 2. So I feel that there is, 2020 is bringing a more stable um, uh, year. It's going to be more stable spiritually. It's going to be more stable physically here. It's going to be more grounded, I feel. Lots of hidden quest will like it. Okay. So that's one thing that's coming towards us in the year 2020. I just think it's coincidental. 2020, 2 plus 2 is 4. We get the Four of Wands. Yes, I'm going to pull another card. All right. So let's get a little bit more information. Okay. So now we got 2 threes. We got the Three of Swords and we got the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel that there's going to be I don't feel that this is necessarily heartbreak because this is about the collective. Okay. I feel that there's going to be a lot of, I feel it's going to be a more stable energy with the two threes there, which adds up to a six. I feel there's going to be a more stable energy. I feel that there's going to be, um, with the three of swords, I feel a little bit of a frustration, but I feel that the frustrations could balance out a little bit more spiritually for us gifted people. I also feel that there's going to be a lot of collaboration, a lot of group gatherings, a lot of like-minded people coming together, and uh, a more stable spiritual energy is what I feel. So let's get some more information. Okay, Sage 999 is the end of cycles. Like things are cycling out. You're almost to the end of a chapter in your life. And 7777 is like having that a rapid, a very like a major spiritual awakening, like right now, like bam, it's like rapidly happening. So I feel with the 999 and the 47s, I feel that there could be like this cycle is going to come out of the blue and cause some kind of spiritual understanding within your soul. Okay. Exactly, Courtney. Exactly. Acknowledging it. Yes. And moving up beyond, like you said, being able to communicate. And I also see we got a six and a four here. So that is about a cycle change. There's a new cycle coming about, a new way of communicating. Yes, exactly what Cody said, Sage. Yes, I agree, Courtney. The world does need the positive energy, a more stable energy, being able to collaborate without being harsh about it, being able to collaborate more with like-minded people, with a with less, like you said, less hatred and more love. Okay. Yeah, I do see that number 10 there. So I do feel it's like something cycling, some kind of stability that's cycling in for us as a collective. Um, I do feel I just feel like it's the whole collective is going through this spiritual upgrade, like a spiritual enlightenment, so to speak. All right. So let's put some empowerment cards. All right. So empowerment cards. How is this stability empowering? Yeah, there's a major impact coming with this stable energy, with this more eh, loving energy. I feel instead of being so mean and hatred, I feel that there's going to be a more stable energy coming spiritually, and it's going to be of a major significance, this leveling up, this cycling out of the language and the hurt and the pain that this world is going through is going to level up by becoming us as a collective becoming more spiritually stable. It's going to be it's going to cause a major impact on the spiritual world next year, I feel, and it's going to be of a major significance for things that's coming in the future is what I feel for 2020. Yeah, we are in a new portal right now, Firefly. You're definitely right. What about 333? 333 is sorry about that. 333 is about, your mind, your body, and your soul, and being in collaboration and alignment with all three, as well as having your angels around you, like your angels surrounding you and loving you and helping you to align mind, body, and soul. You're welcome, Courtney. And I agree. I don't know how to pronounce your name there. Siva, I'll just put it that way. The world needs more honest communication. You are right. Yes, more awareness. That's what I mean. The whole world, I feel in 2020, all of us who are spiritually ascending right now, I feel all of us as a collective are going to step into a more uh, uh, I feel a telepathic awareness with the swords and the Three of Pentacles. I feel it's going to be like a more telepathic, like I feel that we are going to be connected more on a telepathic level and be able to communicate with the skill of more loving embrace versus more hurtful. Like we're not going to be slicing with our words. It's going to be a more stable spiritual atmosphere. It's going to cause a major impact on the world. It's going to, I feel that we're going to like flick on our lights, is what I feel. I feel that the light workers and anybody who's meant to raise the vibration of the world, we're all going to elevate the world into a more stable energy, is what I feel next year. You're welcome, Cody. Yes, uplifting souls. I feel that the collective that's doing this, what we're doing when we're elevating is we are going to elevate the rest of the world as well. Like we're going to elevate our energy into a more love-based energy versus a like slice yourself with the sword kind of energy and like hate. And yeah, there's like a major wake up call, I feel, but it's going to be on a spiritual level. All right. So, what's the signs that are going to be shown to the spiritual collective concerning this more stable energy? Yeah. Like we got the gray, detached, and unemotional, right? So, the signs that is being shown, I feel, is this the unemotional side because of all these swords being stabbed in the hearts of the collective. So the size that spirit is showing you is, look, you're not going to be able to elevate to a more stable spiritual energy if you don't get yourself out of this gray area and start collaborating on a more uh, balanced, stable spiritual energy. Okay. And I feel that's why it's going to be such a major impact on the world, like on the energy. Right. Breaking the daily thought. Yeah. Exactly. Like a domino effect, Courtney, like a domino effect. It only takes one person to flick that light on. And what happens is when one person flicks that light on, it's like a lighthouse, like guiding the ships home. And I feel that that's what's going to happen. Like the light workers are going to flick on that light and guide the rest of the world, like you know what I mean, in a more elevated spiritual essence. All right. So, any other signs, spirit, that the collective is going to be seeing for the energies of 2020? Yeah, I feel that there's we got the renewal and rainbow and the dominance. Now, to this renewal and rainbow, I've been seeing it all over the internet. There's like a rainbow wave coming, or rainbow, the rainbow warriors. Okay. And I feel basically that's what's good, why we got the significant and impact, because I feel what's going to happen is this Four of Wands energy, being in a more stable, energetic energy spiritually, is going to be a major impact, which is going to dominate this rainbow. What do they call it? Rainbow warriors energy. Okay, it's going to bring about a renewal, but it's going to be a more grounded, loving, more passionate renewal. Okay, that's what I feel. Yes, very spiritual. I feel it on a very spiritual level with that Four of Wands energy. Okay, that's why I feel that it's going to bring such a major significance and impact amongst us as a collective. Like things are going to shine, like the light workers are going to flick on their switch. Okay, and it's going to be a more balanced energy. Indigo Alpha. Well, sweet, because Alpha is like a leader of the pack. So yeah, that makes sense. That could be why that energy come through about taking care of you. Yeah, warrior, exactly. Yep, that's where that rainbow. That's what I was feeling with this card, like a rainbow warrior, and it's going to bring about a renewal, and there's going to be a renewal of like this energy, like the energy is going to be a more grounded energy, but it's going to be more on a love based energy. It's going to be, I mean, beautiful energy. Does being ourself, well, standing in the power of who you are, integrating wholeness, being balanced in your masculine and feminine energies, your yin and your yang, is what will turn on the lights. Okay, that's what'll turn on the lights. Facing that darkness, Shiva, facing the darkness within your soul, and balancing out your masculine and feminine energies is what's going to turn on the lights. That's what's going to cause you to level up. Exactly, Courtney. Exactly. Now, when your spirit guide, when they told you that, you're probably like, huh? Well, now that this card come through, I feel that you could be one of the rainbow warriors that I've been reading about on the internet, because I do my own little internet stuff too. So, right, thoughts bring positive awareness. Exactly. I try to too. I usually burn tea lights in this blessed table thing I have here, but I did it today because I have my crow fake lights burning. See? Oh, you seen them? Yeah. Actually, the candles are fake, but I bought them at work. We've been getting our Halloween shipment in, and I bought. Did you see the witch I posted on my Facebook today, Tony? I don't think I posted it on my circles page, but I posted it on my regular page. Yeah, I bought them at work, and I love them. I mean, I just do. But that today at work they got this witch in, and I was cleaning the back of my building, and I seen this witch, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Um, I got to go up and check that out. So I told my manager, I said, hey, my sister's up there. I got to go talk to her. Ran up front and she was holding a crow. And I'm like, oh man. So I took a little snippet and I posted it on my regular Facebook. Yeah, they are cute, huh? Those are my new additions. I just got them on Monday. Absolutely love them. And when I first brought them home, I couldn't stop looking at them. I'm like, they're so cute. A friend of mine told me that I should get the name of my my crow's call put on there in some kind of calligraphy, and I'm like, I can't draw. Nope, not happening. Oh, you seen it? Yeah. My sister from another mister, my witch. I just couldn't resist them. I was over there looking today before I come through. I'm like, any more crow stuff? I mean, they did have something, but I just I just didn't get it. But yeah, I'm gonna add to the collection. Yeah, I like my sister from another mister. She's nice and green. She reminds me of the wicked witch that the house fell on. A friend of mine sent me a video, but by the time I got it, I was already up front and inspecting her. That makes sense. Yeah. I do know that the crow is they're not black or they're not dark or they're not white. They're neither. They're just the messengers. What question would you like to ask the cards for us here? Well, let's see. How about what message? What is the most important message for the souls that's watching this live stream? What is it that they need to know about the direction they're going in right now? How does that sound? Yeah, the law of crow magic. Yeah. Crows are amazing. They're amazing birds. They're very intelligent too. If you ever like are on my page, you'll see I'll post different things about how intelligent they are. Okay. So I feel one of the most important messages that Spirit is trying to get across to us as a collective here in this live stream tonight is about collaboration, about being able to communicate and to collaborate with like-minded people with new ideas and integrate new ideas into your life and being able to work hard at collaborating them ideas into your everyday life. Okay. Um, All right. So, what else? What else does the collective need to know on this live stream? What's the most important message, Spirit, that you would like to get across to the collective on this live stream tonight? What is the most important message that they need to know as a collective? Yeah. So we got the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. All right. So I feel that these two cards is the most important message that Spirit is trying to get across to you tonight. And while I'm talking, I'm trying to listen and channel because I feel like a buzzing sensation that's going down through my body. Is what they're telling you is the most important thing that you as a collective watching this live stream tonight need to know is it's very important that knowing that you all are on different paths within your life and the choices that you can make in life are, are going to bring you into a path of working with like-minded people, being able to collaborate, even though knowing that you guys are all on different paths, still being able to collaborate as a team and understanding that everybody's paths are different, even though you guys all come together on this live stream tonight to talk spiritual, to because when I'm on live stream, I'm game for anything. I don't care. As long as it's spiritual, I'm game for anything. I don't feel that any experience, there's never ever too much learning. There's always wisdom to be gained. And I feel that that's what these two cards are telling you. There's always wisdom to be gained, regardless of what path you are on. As long as you choose to collaborate and communicate amongst ourselves, amongst like minded people, and work as a team regardless of whatever is going on within your own spiritual journey, is what I feel. Collaborate new ideas. Exactly. Exactly, Shiva. Exactly. Be able to collaborate as a spiritual in this lifetime, being able to collaborate, even though you all perhaps may have different spiritualities or have different beliefs when it comes to your spirituality, being able to communicate them beliefs into this one live stream and being able to communicate on an open based area regardless of whatever path you are choosing to be on, being able to come together and be with like-minded people and understand that we're all here as a team regardless of what your belief system is. We're all still here as a spiritual team, knowing that however, whatever your choice of path is, that's your choice, but being able to come together and offer advice, or just to communicate and be together, and knowing that we are a collective regardless. Okay. Right. An unending quest for knowledge. Exactly. And that's what I feel that these two cards are saying. It's that's the most important message I feel Spirit wants you to guys to know right now on this live stream. That this is knowledge is an ocean. Yeah, knowledge is an ocean. You're all here to learn. We're all here to learn on this spiritual quest. Okay, we're all here to learn, and we're all here to find out little pieces of information, pick them out of the conversation, and whatever hits the soul. It's an unending quest to find like-minded people and being able to understand that we're all here for basically a same reason, but not exactly the same reason, so to speak. and not being stuck, not being closed minded is what I feel. Okay. Not being closed minded to, being chained and balled to just one specific idea, being stuck in that one idea, being, chained to just one aspect of the whole situation. Basically, being able to have the option to choose and learn, so to speak. I agree, Courtney. Animals are amazing. Before I come in and started this live stream tonight, there was a cat running through my yard, and I was all petting it and getting some love energy. And while I was sitting on the ground and soaking up some of that grounding energy from Mother Gaia, so I could come in and jump on here for you guys. How about if we ask um Spirit, what is what's the signs, what's the most important signs that this collective live stream needs to, what signs are you showing this live stream collective that's very, very important? Okay, so we got confirmation and chills. Pink, which is about love, caring. What's that say? Love, caring, and compassion, and love and desire. Okay, so confirmation, I feel, is, like I said, being able to collaborate on this live stream and understand that, we're all on different paths, but still communicating from a more love-based energy, a more compassionate energy, even though, knowing that our angels are around us and understanding that they love us, and what they desire for us is to step into a more loving and compassionate energy. You're welcome, Firefly, and blessed be to you as well. Yeah, Sage, learning to see things from a different perspective, a more loved, more loved and compassionate perspective, and understands, that everything, we're spiritually awakening, because what we're doing is we're opening up our heart in a more compassionate way and seeing things from a more loving way. Okay, so that's Spirit's way of saying, look, these truth chills that perhaps you guys have gotten is their way of saying that these messages that are coming through are directly from them. Okay. All right. Well, hey, I think I'm about to jump off here. I've been on here for like almost 3 hours and 20 minutes. And I don't even think I started streaming until 8 o'clock. So I know that's like close to midnight where I'm at. So I want to tell each and every one of you guys who came and joined this live stream, blessings. Blessed be to each and every one of you guys. I hope this new moon ushers in everything your soul and your heart desires and what you're wishing for. Thank you. And I will be back again, I promise, soon. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me on this live stream, and happy new moon. Good night.